Hey guys, Lance the Option Teacher here. Just wanted to go over a video on a new plan I'm going to be using on Robinhood. I'm going to be using limited margin to grow the account. So one of the first things that some people may not be aware of is you could buy Robinhood Gold. It's $50 a year, but once you do that, you get the first $1,000 in interest free. So you use up to $1,000 in margin without paying any interest. Right now the annual rate is 5%. So if you do the full $1,000, it would be normally $50 a year in margin interest, but you're not having to pay that because it's interest free. So essentially pays for Robinhood Gold. So because of that, I've been using most of my margin up to the $1,992. I have a lot more margin available at 11,000. Yeah, my portfolio value is only 800 or so. So they let you use quite a bit of margin depending on what you are actually invested in. If you look at my account, about $8,800. I only have two funds for this. TDEC, this is a 0DT covered call on the NASDAQ. And then NIHI, this is a international covered call fund from NEOS funds. So as you can see, I've been using about $900 in margin, but I'm able to hold about $8,800 in the total account. So I'm using an extra slightly under $1,000 to buy NIHI and TDEC. There's a few ways that you could go about this. These are pretty high dividends. TDEC is about 16% annualized. NIHI is about 9% annualized. With the margin that I'm using, I'm currently not paying anything with it. But if I went over the $1,000 in margin use by buying more shares of TDEC and NIHI without actually putting in funds, I'd be paying 5% annual interest rate. However, these distributions are higher than that. So assuming TDEC and NIHI don't drop a huge amount, they're relatively stable, then you can make a difference in the spread of more distributions from those funds compared to the margin interest that you're paying. And then the difference is essentially, I'm not going to necessarily say free money because there is risk involved, but you're not having to put any extra funds into the account in order to do this. So on my Discord, I did talk a lot about what we're doing. On M1, you could do margin of 4.15%. I got a good deal on that for the next year. And then Robinhood, I get 5%. I'm not going to read all this, but I'm essentially going to use up to 25% of my margin balance on TDEC and NIHI. So if you look at 25%, portfolio value is about $8,000 or so when you don't count the extra I bought on margin. If I do 8,000 times 0.25, I could use about $2,000 in margin. So to essentially have almost a $10,000 account being invested in. And then I only have to pay margin on 1,000 because the first 1,000 is interest free. And then I'm also going to be regularly adding to the account, adding in $100 a month into NIHI and TDEC. There's a few things you could do with the distributions. You could use that as available cash to pay down the margin interest, or you could reinvest into more shares of stock. I'm going to reinvest into more to bring the account value up, and that would lower the percent of margin that you're using compared to the account anyway, because as you have more shares, assuming the stock price doesn't move, you'll have a bigger account size. So the way to figure out the percent of margin use, you take the amount of margin you're using, divide it by the total account size of all your shares. Assume these don't move and the stock price stays the same. If you're getting about 16% distributions in TDEC, 9% distributions in NIHI, and then again, assume that the stock price doesn't move, you'll be lowering the percent of your margin compared to the account size. Because again, you do margin that you're using divided by the total account size. And then with that, you could make it like a snowball effect where you have a lower percent, you could buy a little bit more on margin, and then those shares distribute and reinvest into more shares, which grows the account size, which then you could use a little bit more margin as well. I do have a guide on how to actually cover all this stuff. I'm not going to read all this, but I did write on using margin in an investing account, also using margin when trading naked puts. Members of our option teacher Discord will be able to get access to this. So if you're interested, you want to click the link in the description down below, and I'll give you this guide, and I'll also describe what I'm doing with margin. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.